and closes the tank before something bad could happen. Next he eats the maggots from the rat's body while sarcastically saying they are healthy and organic. They taste awful, but he still eats as many as he can. Lastly, he pees in his shoe again and drinks it, which almost makes him puke. After working on the wall for a while, Mark finds the metal reinforcements. He immediately gets the blowtorch and laughs while using the flame to successfully break the metal. Assuming he has reached the middle of the wall, he announces he will get out soon. Then he falls asleep on top of the locker. Later, the flies wake up Mark again and he immediately starts working on the hole. This time he lasts long enough to finally reach the other side. Nobody answers when he talks, so he keeps working until the hole is big enough to push his body through. After lots of struggle, he reaches the other room and is devastated to find a vault just like his. This door will not open either and he pounds on it with great fury. When Mark turns around, he notices a fallen lamp, a coffin, and a chain hanging from the ceiling. Pulling this chain turns on a light. Worried about the possible contents of the coffin, Mark reaches through the hole to get his chisel in case he needs a weapon. Then he opens the coffin and finds a sleeping woman in it. He pokes her a few times and nothing happens, but after a second she wakes up screaming. The woman panics because she thinks Mark wants to hurt her and rushes to the door while speaking a language he does not understand. Since the door will not open, the woman goes to the other vault through the hole. Mark tries to follow her and says it is alright, but this makes her scream even more, so he stays behind. He collapses while realizing how ridiculous it is to say that it is alright and starts laughing, only stopping when the woman throws the rat through the hole. Mark decides to turn off the light and sleep in the coffin. The woman inspects the vault and pees in a corner. The next day, the woman crosses the hole with the chisel in hand and pokes Mark until he wakes up. Noticing they are still trapped, he turns around and goes back to sleep, so the woman turns on all the lights and gives him the chisel. Mark falls off the coffin when he tries to get out and the woman then gives him the hammer, clearly wanting him to make another hole. After making her choose their next wall, Mark makes the woman hold the chisel while he hammers. However, the woman is afraid of getting hurt and takes her hands back. Since she refuses to cooperate like that, Mark agrees to hold the chisel and let her do the hammering. The woman does not hit strong enough and the wall does not even have a scratch, so Mark has no choice but to do it all himself again. Whenever he takes a break, she tries to do a little bit of work too, only to hurt her hand. Mark keeps wondering who put him here while watching her, and starts getting attracted to her. Suddenly the woman runs to the other room to pee and Mark follows her, so she grabs a glass shard to defend herself because she thinks he wants to abuse her. He throws one of his shoes at her and using gestures, he asks her to pee in it so he can drink it. At first the woman refuses, so he yells at her until she changes her mind. She makes him turn around before relieving herself and hands him back the shoe. Afterward, Mark drinks her pee and leaves a bit for her so she can stay hydrated too. He also eats some maggots and tries to share them, but she turns him down. When Mark starts considering eating the rat, the woman stops him, since that would make him sick instead of actually helping him. Later, while Mark works, the woman talks about her home life in Africa and cries, but he still cannot understand her. Desperate to distract her, Mark starts singing rather badly, and the woman laughs. He asks her to sing too and she shares a traditional song in her lovely voice. She pounds on the wall to guide the rhythm and Mark starts hammering